That's right, everybody. Look at this. 80 grand being given away today. Amazing.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Are we live on YouTube now? Steph, can you double check? Alright, awesome. Hello, YouTube land. Sorry, guys. We're having some major technical difficulties. Again, I was running a little bit late already. We've had some major action in the ecosystem today, and that's what happens when you get excited and don't hit the go live button. So there you go, everybody. It's real. It's raw. I'm no professional. I'm just trying to make it happen. So let me try to start all over. One of the reasons why we were so excited was we've seen a major snipe already today. 506 LP has already entered as the largest deposit of the day. I hope that holds up. I think it will. That's why we say make your first deposit your biggest deposit. So with that, all of the instant rewards have gone out. Again, I'm going over this again for YouTube. What happens is 6% of all the initial deposits are distributed amongst all the holders that are already in Detonator. So you should see a really good boost today with all that last minute volume going into your again your daily reward. So that should be bullish for everybody, and yeah, bullish for the contract. I mean, the market has recovered substantially. ETH up, I guess all blue chips up about 3 or 5% today. So we're looking really good. And yeah, with that, the dollar value on the Detonator balance has also skyrocketed. You should see a lot of the dollar values in your LP positions start to recover. And this is the beauty of being pegged to an appreciating asset, not just a stable coin, because when the markets recover, you have a bunch of upside potential. So it's just under $4 million in the Detonator pool now, and we should see it break 4 million today on stream if we're lucky. So all right, let me regroup a little bit. Again, I'm really excited here. We got under 5 minutes to go. I'll do a 1 minute countdown and a 30-second 30-second timer. Again, this is EMP.Money. Welcome. This is our daily live AMA and Detonator rollover. Detonator is a daily ROI contract where you deposit your EMP LP tokens and can earn 365% on that deposit. We give away 1% of the pool to the largest depositor. Again, that's just what I went over. But we also give 1% of the pool away to a random participant. So if you're depositing or compounding into Detonator, you get tickets, and those tickets entitle you to a potential win of that lottery prize. So right now it's 403 LP, just under $40,000. So today alone, we're giving away 80 grand. What other crypto project gives away 80 grand every single day? I can tell you, none of them. So really, really bullish. And again, if you win the lottery, that winning is actually compounded for you, which is great for the community because you don't get dumped on by the winners, but it's also great for the investor because that 40 grand turns into well over 100 grand because you're actually able to ROI on your winnings. So super bullish. Again, I'll get into some other amazing updates after the rollover, but we are absolutely killing it right now. Again, that's why when the market recovers, things are on fire. And when the market goes down, yeah, you're exposed to that risk as well. But it's times like these that we get really excited. So, Bull, my co-host. Bull, are you there?
Yeah, AJ, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Awesome. Every day is awesome at EMP, right?
Yes, brother.
Every day.
Every day, no doubt, brother. Are you liking what you're seeing today?
I got to be honest. I'm pretty stunned. I mean, 80 grand in a day. It's always life-changing money when the Detonator just started, but I mean, now like it's just insane. Like what a person or two people win, during a day. So
yes, brother.
Yeah, I'm at a lost for words, honestly.
I love it. Yeah, it is. It's spectacular.
Crazy, it's crazy.
Yeah, and yesterday, again, those of you that were on our AMA yesterday, or feel free if you're on YouTube, to go back and listen to the history. We had a winner yesterday, Aaron. It was his first deposit. I think he deposited like 5 LP, so that's like 500 bucks. And he won the lottery. So it just goes to show it only takes one ticket to win. And again, he was blown away, and we're happy to have him live. So good luck to everybody. We have about 2 minutes left. Make sure you're compounding last minute here. And again, getting credit for those tickets. And if you are a winner, we'd love to hear from you on the Telegram. Jump on the live, or if you're on YouTube, shoot us a comment so we can celebrate with you. So, all right, let's see if this 506 holds up as we get in to our 1 minute countdown. Again, the pool balance looking really healthy. We've grown by about 35 people over the last 24 hours. Contract looking amazingly healthy, and there you go. We broke $4 million with the last minute compound. So $4 million of locked liquidity in Detonator, and we are continuing to grow every day. So, all right, 1 minute warning. Less than that now, 45 seconds. I'll do a 30-second countdown. Good luck, everyone. 35 seconds. 30 seconds.
Somebody 507 snipe.
Holy cow. A 507 came in.
I'm kidding. I was hoping for 507.
Alright, no, don't say it, Bull. Don't jinx it. We'll see. Holy shit, you did. You jinxed it. 510. 510 LP. 10. 9. Let's see if a triple snipe. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Oh my god. Fireworks today. Holy shit. Alright, let me refresh. Did 510 take it?
Contract is still updating. Yeah, 510 took it.
Wow. What a day. And now we have 41,000 LP in the contract. Holy hell. Oh man, that's why these live streams are so excited. I hope you can hear it in my voice, and I hope all of you are excited as well. This is a passive income generating machine. So 41,000 LP now in Detonator. Congrats to all the winners. Again, that's a bummer for the guy that got sniped, but remember, this is a lossless system, so you're still getting credit no matter what for those entries. And again, you're able to ROI on that no matter what. So really, really interesting stuff. And shout out to all the whales that, again, help us make this sustainable and continue on. So again, about 100 grand entered the contract in the last 10 minutes here. And we get to do it all over again tomorrow. So what an amazing day. Man, I'm out of breath after that one. Bull, can you believe it, man? Holy hell.
No, I can't. I was actually just kind of joking around. I do feel a little bit sad for the person that had the 506, but at the end of the day, they're still going to 365, which is amazing. And just as a note, the pool balance grew $70,000 in the last 5 seconds. So
I love it. Yeah, totally. I mean,
great.
yeah. What other project can you see this happen right before your eyes? I mean, yeah.
I don't know, but I can tell you some of the biggest projects out there in DeFi right now. Their forums are lit up with people talking about EMP.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get into that for sure. I got a bunch of updates, and yeah, we're definitely making waves. Again, with all the ETH maxis and DeFi. Again, I mean, on DApp Radar, I just looked last night. We're number 7 on all of Binance Smart Chain for DeFi. So, I mean, we're already up in the ranks of PancakeSwap and 1inch and all these other major, platforms that we're just honored to even be in the same sentence with. So this is only the beginning. We have a lot coming, but man, what another glorious day for Detonator. Now, before I jump into the news, let me just jump over to our staking contract. All right, so this is our Ethereum staking contract. We launched this about 2 days ago. Again, really looking good. Let me give a quick overview, and then an update, and then we'll jump into questions. So, this is a very, very unique contract that we developed to offer a fixed 19% yield on your straight ETH investment. So this is ETH in and ETH out. It's BEP20 ETH. So you do have to be on Binance Smart Chain, but you avoid all the fees associated with ETH mainnet. And what it is, it's a way to bolster our economy while still offering a great yield for those that are involved. So it's a 3-month lockup period. So again, when this countdown ends in 2 days and 23 hours, the 90-day window will begin. And after that 90-day window, you get 19% of your ETH back. So you deposit 10 ETH, you get 11.9 ETH back. And what this does is, in the background, we take this ETH and we pair it with the EMP that the treasury already owns, and this allows us to wield our treasury for good. And what that means is, again, we're able to become kind of our own good whale, so to speak, and good actor in the protocol, to hopefully, again, rise the tide of all ships. So as we get more and more LP in the farm and farm our eShare tokens, we're actually able to control some of those emissions and actually raise the price of eShare over time. So there may be some short-term dilution, but the APRs and the farms are solely based on the price of eShare. So as long as eShare stays around where it's at or drops a little or goes up, then you're still earning the same amount as you would while the treasury is being bolstered. So, Bull, you want to comment real fast on why having a large, healthy treasury is so important?
Yeah, absolutely, AJ. And I think maybe Machu will follow in with some mathematics if he's feeling up to it.
For
Hope
sure.
you're feeling better, buddy. So the idea that the treasury, as like AJ has always talked about, as a participant in the ecosystem is a really good thing, because the treasury is growing the ecosystem along with itself. And when the treasury does that, we know that, like, these guys don't have to go dump EMP to get marketing done, if it's for YouTubers or if it's to hire a developer to help Jake out, or to do for promotions or contests, which have been amazing, because I think there's a lot of people that can testify to the contests that you guys have run and that the community has run, just from members, and that how awesome that is, right? And that is part of the ecosystem growing, and that's not just the treasury, right? But it's a whole, everything is cumulative, every little bit adds up. But the fact that the treasury grows the ecosystem, and that pool gets deeper and deeper, it allows whales to come in and have these incredible, I mean, 500 LP snipes. I mean, that's ridiculously good. And that probably wouldn't happen if the TVL was really low, because whales would be worried about the health of the contract. But I think, and AJ will probably elaborate on this further, I'm assuming that there are a lot of people that are very interested in joining this ecosystem, because the TVL is getting bigger and deeper, and it allows people that are only able to swim in deep pools to come in and add to, number one, like the longevity of the detonator, on just the farm itself, the EMP ETH LP farm. It allows that to be the engine to drive everything else. And I mean, we can ask Couch, but I'm quite certain we're around 45 plus days of pegging with maybe 4 epochs missed, which is unprecedented. But it's because these guys have built things in the protocol that have allowed the system to flourish. I mean, and like I think it's performing maybe better than everybody expected. But the treasury growing, we know, is only good for all of us as part owners of this ecosystem, because when the ecosystem grows, our bags are going to grow, because these guys don't have to dump the EMP to to speak frankly, to get shit done. And
For
there is
sure.
a lot of stuff being done on the ecosystem, and we see it with their new ETH in, ETH out staking contract. What is in there right now, AJ? 250 ETH or something? Yeah,
Yeah, so
amazing. I
yeah,
mean,
yep, absolutely. So
what,
let me
am I
elaborate.
ranting? Am I
No,
ranting?
no,
Sorry.
I love it, Bull. No, go for it, bro. Let me elaborate on a few things that you said, and then I'll give it back to you. So, yeah, right now we're at just under 250 ETH. We are going to be opening it up to the public. This was the whitelist phase for all of our VIP members. Again, those of you in EMP that have been good actors, we asked you to submit an entry form a few weeks ago. We're opening up the VIP again in another few weeks. We open it up for about 24 hours every month or so. And that, again, rewards those of you that are good actors, that are following the protocol as we recommend, and you get first access and stuff like what we're doing. So, again, that's where a lot of this ETH has come from already. And then in 24 hours from now, actually to be exact, 23 hours and 51 minutes, the same time of detonator rollover, right after that tomorrow, the contract will open up to the public. So we could easily see another 200 to 1,000 ETH enter this. If you are planning on participating, again, we never suggest liquidating your positions in EMP. So don't get rid of your farm LP. EMP LP is always king. But if you have some ETH laying around, or you want to diversify into other parts of the protocol, this is a really great option. So, I mean, just imagine if our community, everybody from the community, put in, zero point 0.2 ETH or 0.5 ETH, we hit that max 2,000 in a matter of, hours. So, and it helps your own bags. Again, like Bull said, all the reasons Bull said is 100% true. We never want to be, dumping our own native token, whether it's EMP or eShare, and this allows us to control a lot more of the emissions, without without any really negatives. And the huge part, the number one part of this contract is deepening the liquidity. So again, that's another $3 or $4 million of EMP LP that has deepened our liquidity. And again, we're over 20 million in liquidity now. The ultimate goal is about 32 million in liquidity. Once we hit 32 million, then a lot of doors are going to be open for us. That's what a lot of these blue chip projects want to see. That's kind of the magic number. And after that, the sky is the limit. So, and just like Bull said, there are a bunch of whales and other institutional investments that want to get involved, but they don't want to run the risk of hurting themselves. Because if you have low liquidity and you buy a large amount, you actually hurt yourself, because you drive the price up on yourself when you're buying. So these whales want to see a deep liquidity pool so they can get in and out, no problem. And it's better for the minnows too, because now if somebody dumps EMP, which again we don't suggest you do, but it's a free market, everybody's able to do. That's the beauty of DeFi. Then it doesn't affect the peg as hard when we have a large liquidity pool. So I hope that explains to everybody all the benefits of why we're doing what we're doing, and yet another way to earn in our ecosystem. I think this is 11 now. 11 ways to earn. So yeah, Bull, you want to mention anything else, or Machu, if you're on, anybody?
Go for it, Macho, if you're around.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, brother, go ahead. I know you're not feeling well, but good to hear from you.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to speak to the timing of why it's so important for the Treasury to start building its funds now and having a role in the ecosystem, is we're still pretty young, and so the opportunity there for the Treasury right now is to be able to build a position before we get some really sizable whales coming into the ecosystem, or we get a lot of whales coming into the ecosystem. For the Treasury to be able to build a position now and almost in itself become a whale where it might have a position on the farm, it might have a position in the boardroom, it just means that when we start to, as we increase as an ecosystem, we will start to produce, and the boardroom will start to produce more and more EMP into circulation. With more and more EMP into circulation, I mean, I think we're pretty unique as a community, and one of our strengths is that many of us are good actors. However, with the Treasury being a whale good actor, it means that if any other whale bad actors come in, that the Treasury will be able to, I suppose, mitigate that or balance that out, because the Treasury isn't going to be selling, you're not going to have to worry about the Treasury selling EMP, and as the Treasury continues to grow its position in the ecosystem, more EMP is produced, so it can grow with the EMP being produced, so the effect of, or the sell pressure on EMP is mitigated, because the Treasury will never sell the EMP. And also, from it getting to a point where it's accumulating, or it's investing in the ecosystem. We talk about this a few times, but the Treasury there is helping to back nodes, it's helping to back Detonator, it's helping to back so many parts of the ecosystem. So with the Treasury building its position and its investment within the ecosystem itself, it's also backing every part of the ecosystem even more as it grows. So to be able to do it now and do it in a way where this particular, I mean, I think the guys have done it really well, where they're not selling any EMP, they're utilizing the EMP that the Treasury has collected with other investors that want to invest in the ecosystem but maybe don't want to sell any ETH. They're bringing in new capital into the ecosystem, utilizing EMP in a way that they don't have to sell it, and they're building Treasury accounts, but also building the ecosystem, and everyone benefits at the same time. So look, I think it's a great initiative. I think it's a great timing to be able to do this. I hope the Treasury continues to do this and continues to be a part of the ecosystem. If you can imagine Treasury owning, let's say, acquiring E-shares through a farm, that will only make E-shares more and more valuable, because the Treasury will hold those E-shares. With E-shares becoming more and more valuable, it will only continue to bolster the APR in the farms. So as the TVL increases, the APR will be less diluted, because the Treasury will be holding E-shares, driving the E-share price up. So really, there's a whole lot of things that why this is a really good thing for the ecosystem. So great job for the team. Good work, guys.
Thanks, Matthew. Awesome, brother. Yeah, you're, again, a pretty great mathematician. It's good to hear you, again, break it down from the math perspective. But yeah, that's what, again, we've been working on in the background. Jake, again, ran all the economic models. We brainstormed about how to make this the best possible. And it really plays into the long-term vision of EMP as well. I mean, if we can have a massive treasury, as we move into the next phases of EMP, then it just, again, it's a win-win for everybody. And Matthew brought up a great point about the other contracts. So yeah, I mean, if the treasury grows, then now we're able to support nodes. We're able to support Detonator. I mean, they're supporting themselves right now, but if we do see a pullback, which is only, natural, before we hit our next leg up, now we have these, assets that we can continue to support the ecosystem, whether it's buybacks or, again, node injections or Detonator liquidity injections, so that the ecosystem continues to expand. So yeah, all right, awesome. Again,
Hey AJ,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
AJ. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead, bro.
Okay, thank you. While you're talking about the ecosystem expanding and Machi doing such a great job about that, maybe you can expand on the contest you guys were talking about when we hit 50 million TVL, because that's right around the corner, it looks like.
Yeah, brother. Oh my God, I know. We again, that's the beauty of this, is that once ETH recovers, the TVL shoots up fast enough to melt your face off. So yeah, Demi is our social media manager. I don't know if he's on. I think he might be. Demi, are you on, brother?
I am.
Hey, brother. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Good to hear from you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
We
ahead.
got to 50 mil. pretty quick here, so we're ready to drop that contest as soon as we get there. Yeah, man, I just wanted to say, we came a long way, so 50 mil is definitely an accomplishment. That's why we targeted it for that, and I'm excited to release it. It's just a competition with various social media ways to grow our social media and to reward the community. It's 10,000 EMP, so it's a pretty large giveaway. We're gonna have a few other influencers promoting it, just to pretty much get as many eyes on it as possible. So just around the corner. Congratulations, everybody.
Awesome, Demi. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man. And it's is it a sweep widget? I know it's some sort of platform that we're able to track users' interactions, right?
Yeah, so sweep widget. I'm sure some of you have used it before. But yeah, sweep widget it will track everyone's pretty much input on the sweep widget, and we can select a winner that way.
Perfect. Awesome, bro. So yeah, everybody, we'll be rolling out much more details on that. Again, it's happening faster than we anticipated, but that's a great problem to have. So, and again, remember, I mean, liking a YouTube video or commenting on somebody's, tweet. I mean, those are really amazing ways that are completely free to help your own bags. I mean, again, the 99% of you do an amazing job of this. I'm just reiterating. Today, for an example, James Pelton ran another quick update on all of his top projects. We are remaining at number 2. He's as bullish as ever. So yeah, check that out if you're on Telegram or Discord. Check out that video and again, show him some love. Any tweets that you see come through, we're working on some Twitter raids in Discord. So again, if you're on Discord and you want to participate in those, make sure you're prepared. So yeah, Demi, thanks, brother. You're killing it. Again, Demi's one of our team members. He's a social media guy, and we're going to continue to grow it. So, yep, and we have Marty and Lunas. They're the other 2 members. They're on European time, so they're sleeping. Lunas was on earlier. He runs an AMA during the days for those of you that are in different time zones. Crypto Mike, another team member, he ran a great video yesterday. He's always here supporting, and then of course Jake, our developer. Again, we keep him in the dungeon working. So I don't think he's around today. We had a meeting with our front end team on the new UI, so he was busy talking to them today. We have 2 of the pages done already, and more on the way. So yeah, again, more bullish news everywhere you look. So all right, I'm gonna pull up my desktop and then go over some updates and questions. But again, everybody, 23 hours and 39 minutes from now, have your BEP20 ETH ready, and don't liquidate your positions, but please consider contributing at least something into this platform, the staking contract, because overall it only helps your own bag. So not financial advice, but just want to bring that to everybody's attention. So all right, let me pull up my desktop.
One other thing to bring to everybody's attention: Mother's Day is coming up in a few days. Recognize your mom. Any mothers that of course. I mean, without them, we wouldn't be here. And that, and that being said, too, recognize all the crypto gals here in the channel that are doing work for everybody behind the scenes. If they have social medias, or if they do the academy stuff, or if they're doing any other work, be it transcription or merch or whatever, but recognize those girls that are here, because it's a tough place for the gals to be. And I'll give a shout out to my niece, who I see here in the channel, who has been making some EMP TikTok videos. So
I love it, brother. Yeah, no doubt, Bull. Again, shout out to all the moms and the ladies in crypto. And I want to take a minute real fast to elaborate on that. So she's going to be embarrassed, but I don't care. One of our lady community members, LA has been absolutely crushing it behind the scenes. So again, we love to give credit where credit is due. She's been instrumental in putting together our new merchandise shop. Again, some more alpha for you guys. We're not ready to reveal it yet. We want to reveal it with a bang. So we're holding off, but the merch shop is in the works, so you'll be able to get your EMP merch. And she also has been busting her ass doing some transcribing of our AMAs and our other relevant info into Word documents so that we're able to post them on Medium. So we're gonna have like a blog section on the website that links to all of our Medium articles, and again, LA is spearheading that. So LA, I don't know if you're on, but I hope you hear this in recording, and we love you. We appreciate all your hard work. So yeah, just want to give her a shout out real fast. But and yeah, everybody, Stephanie, all the ladies. Stephanie brought over a bunch of ladies from her group. She's helped us with all of our Academy videos. She's working on some new ones as we speak. Stephanie, are you there? Oh, maybe. If she's on, she can jump in. I know she's busy with the kiddos.
How are
Oh,
you?
there she is.
Appreciate it. You know, I'm EMP all the way, #1 fan. So I always appreciate you guys, everything you're doing. We're just, I just always feel lucky when, every time I hear you guys talk on this AMA, I just feel lucky to be here. So
Thanks,
thank you very much.
Yes, thanks, Steph. We're lucky to have you.
It's still so early. Anybody that's new here, like, just watch out. Just stay involved. Ask a lot of questions in Telegram or Discord. Get involved in the community.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. I think Alexa was chiming in there, or Siri. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anybody that's new here, just get really involved in the community. Get your questions answered, and you're going to realize quickly just how awesome this place is to be for everyone. And just also that we're just in the beginning phases. Like, it's mind-boggling, to see where we were just a couple months ago. Yeah, Suri wants in too. Exactly.
Yeah.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up. Yeah. So, I just feel really grateful to have found EMP and to be here, because the team is phenomenal. The community is amazing. And we're all just super dedicated to the success of the project. And that's what it takes, and it's just really refreshing in crypto, but more specifically DeFi, to be a part of this. So thanks. As always, love you guys.
Amazing.
Hey, I wanted to give a quick shout out. I've been on the protocol for a month now. I'm a good friend of Demi's. He's been preaching it for 4 months. It's kind of felt like I was a little late to the game, getting in, knowing that it's been going for a while. And I gotta say, just the overall experience and the work I see you guys put in is huge, man. It took I did a lot of research before I decided to come in, at least a week or two of, constant videos and Tomb Forks in general. And I gotta say, I'm just super happy, super bullish on it. And I'm telling anybody I know. So you guys are killing it. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'll be around, So
yeah, hell yeah, Sean. Yeah. No, I love it, bro. Yeah, I know. We've been talking in DM a little bit behind the scenes, and yeah, bro, I'm honored to have you here. Again, we welcome you with open arms, and thanks for jumping on the AMA. And again, making your voice heard. We'd love to have you more involved. And yeah, bro, this is only the beginning. And again, I know you're a veteran. I know you do your homework, and I'm glad to hear that you did a deep dive before jumping in, because really, guys, I mean, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we could have the Moon Boys come in and buy up EMP, and we have a big pump, but that's not really what we're about. We're about educating, we're about keeping the ecosystem healthy, and we're about, getting people involved that want to be here for the long run, because that is truly how we can have a successful project. And again, we're seeing that, play out right before our eyes. So, again, over 50 people in the live chat every single day. And again, you guys show up here every day to help your own bags. And that's another great part. I mean, like Stephanie said, you know, we're all owners in the protocol. You know, yeah, the team, you know, puts out the code, but there's just code on the internet. I mean, we didn't do pre-sale. You know, don't have expectations of profit from the work of others. I mean, we're all here to help our own bags, and it's playing out. So, all right, I think LA is raising her hand. Let me see if she wants to jump on real fast.
Sorry, AJ, I don't see that, but thank you.
Yeah, no worries. LA, you there? You should be able to talk.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, welcome. So yeah, sorry, I didn't want to embarrass you, but we really appreciate all your hard work, and yeah, you want to give us a little bit of an update without giving away too much alpha, or where are we at?
Well, thank you for what you said, by the way. That was so nice. That was wicked.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to share with all of you guys tonight the first Medium article's dropping. I'll probably wait until after the peg dance so it doesn't like lose itself in the feed, but I'm gonna post it right after that, and I hope all of you guys will follow the new channel and go show some love to the first article, and let's blow it up, and let's get more followers than all the other DeFi projects out there, so we can get as many eyes on it as possible. And going to be releasing some more articles in the next few days to pump up the new staking protocol and stuff. So super pumped about it. And I'm creating some graphics and videos and stuff that you can post on your social media if you want them to promote the new channel for Medium. So if you want them, just DM me and I'll send them to you.
Perfect. I love it. Yes, absolutely. And we will incorporate that Medium link on the website. Eventually, the website's already getting a little cluttered. It'll be much better with our new UI. But this will give people, because again, you got to remember, not everybody is in the Telegram or in the Discord or on the YouTube. So if they see these articles that we're developing, that we have a blog section basically, that's bullish, for others that may not be English speakers or again aren't as involved day to day. So we're always pushing that, and yeah, we also have a Reddit channel too, I believe. Joe, I don't know if he's on today, but I think he was spearheading that. Somebody from the army can chime in, but we're always trying to really push other avenues. So thanks, LA. Really appreciate you.
One cool thing that I discovered is like on Medium, I didn't know this, right after you publish an article, there's this button you can press, and if you don't want to read it, you can just listen to it, and somehow it like perfectly reads what you wrote and like speaks it out loud like
Whoa,
perfectly.
That's bullish. Hell yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's dope. So yeah, again, the audiobook style. So yeah, perfect. Well, yeah, and again, a lot of the articles are going to be composed by LA. Some of them are transcriptions from the AMAs. Some of them are articles that we write internally. And speaking of articles, we, again, some alpha for you guys. We just finalized our press release through one of our big marketing agencies that we work with. And so you're going to see a lot more talk of EMP on some of these major channels. So again, it's all part of the growth, and we're really trying hard. So all right, awesome. So yeah, let me go through a little. I just want to do a quick fire on some updates, and then the rest will be questions. Again, I appreciate everybody bearing with me while we go over all this. So 200 over almost 250 ETH in the staking contract. Super bullish. Again, we went over that already. We're closing in on 50 million TVL. And again, we'll be releasing a contest around that. So we have over 20 million in liquidity. Again, over 3 million has just entered in the last 24 to 48 hours. And like I said earlier, the key number we want to see is about 32 million. So that's a double from here, but that's a little less than double, but that's really doable. And again, over the next few months, I think we can definitely hit that. Especially, it looks like the market is recovering a little bit. I mean, when we see a $4,000 ETH, and a dollar EMP, the wheels are gonna come off. So just get ready for that. And again, manage your expectations. You know, every party needs a pooper, but I don't want to be a party pooper. And just, you know, be
That's what I
responsible.
do.
Yeah, I know, Bull. Go ahead. So you want to talk about that real fast? Maybe just managing expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, man, of course. As I always like to point out, I sometimes I'm the dad in the room, but we're seeing an incredible run on eShare over the last 3 weeks, and I just want to reiterate to everybody that we've just recently seen a pump now on ETH and EMP coming up, and I mentioned it a few days ago or a week ago that it was the perfect opportunity to take profits from eShare and put them back into your EMP ETH LP farm, because it's the engine that's driving the system, and because eShares is up, I think 4x over the last 21 days, and the point is to keep upgrading that engine that you have, because that's going to drive the system. It's going to drive the price of eShare up, and you're going to be able to farm eShare most importantly, really, is you're going to farm eShare instead of being exposed to that risk of buying it. And doubly, you know, is that you're really helping drive the system and actually push the price up of eShare instead of it being artificially inflated by everybody FOMOing into it. So, you know, make sure you are increasing your positions in the LP, because as AJ said, when ETH goes to $4,000, your LP to get into the detonator is going to cost you more. And you want to build those positions when you're cheap. You know, the recipe that Couch always talks about, you know, get that LP when it's cheap and cash out a little bit, do your 5-2 or 6-1 strategy in the detonator when the LP is higher. Compound when it's cheap, buy when it's cheap, take profit when it's boosted up. And the way you do that is taking advantage of the rise in the share of the rise in the price of eShare, and then keep building your LP, because it's that engine that drives the system, and you can put in the detonator, win the lottery. And did the winner yesterday put in $500, right? So I had 5 tickets, and you know, won close to 40 grand. So, and over time, you know, that's going to be close to $150,000. So that's amazing, and that's just a reason in and of itself to be building your farm position all the time, and not relying or FOMOing into buying eShare. So be responsible, enjoy the peg dance and the peg wave that we're on, but you know, plan for the future, celebrate today, but plan for the future as well.
Awesome, Bull. I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. And again, guys, this should be the proof in the pudding. I mean, what other developer or team or community is gonna tell you to responsibly take profits and to, you know, make sure you're protecting yourself? I mean, 90% of every other crypto chat I've ever been involved in is buy, 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 buy. Like, you know, that's how people get destroyed. We're building an actual ecosystem, an actual economy. There's an entire economy here that we have built from the ground up with exposure to ETH. I mean, my God, I get more excited every day that goes by. So, and I think more and more people are finally realizing that. And again, we're still even at 50 million TVL. I mean, we can be hundreds of millions of TVL again, and that's just not an open-ended claim. I mean, there's math that backs that up. And again, our predecessor Tomb, you know, they hit 1 billion in TVL, and we have a larger market share. We're pegged to a more popular token. I mean, we have 1/3 of the shares that they had. So there's like every bullish statement I could possibly make is reality. So again, all right, I'm getting excited. Let me finish up here 2 more, and then we'll open up to some questions. So again, the APRs in the boardroom are still really healthy. That's when we're pretty high above peg, and we again give value to eShare. We're already are still over 1,000 APR in the boardrooms. I mentioned James Pelton. He did a video today. Make sure you go show him some love. We're still his #2 crypto project in all of DeFi. we're gonna gun for that #1 spot. And so he's also gonna release a brand new dedicated video tomorrow highlighting the ETH staking contract. And shout out to SK Crypto K. He did a video last night. Again highlighting the ETH staking contract alone. So we're really pushing that ETH staking contract. Again, I think we're gonna raise a lot, and then when we're ready for the next round, again, there's a total of 4 rounds. So in 90 days from now, we're gonna raise the cap a little bit, and then we'll be able to again advertise that all over again. And by then, we may even have a bridge to mainnet ETH, which again opens up an entirely new audience. So those are some things in the background that we're working on, and again, every day is a productive day here. So, all right, I think that was it. And then yeah, Detonator just exploding. I mean, I was going to mention a little bit, like we've seen people claiming from Detonator, which I want to bring that up because that shows that there's no smoke and mirrors here at all. I mean, people are free to claim at a Detonator. It's just those of us that are compounding more than claiming continue to help the project sustain, and it really helps you overall. So if you're getting a Detonator and claim every day, that's fine, but just remember you're gonna dilute yourself, and it's gonna take you a lot longer to ROI on your initial investment if you're just straight claiming every day. So we always recommend the 6-2 rule. I'm sorry, 5-2 rule or 6-1 rule, where it's compounding 5 days, claiming 2 days, compounding 6 days, or claiming 1 day, and then you can take profits in on those days, or put those into the farm, those LPs into the farm, or put those LPs into Yield Wolf, or Beefy. I mean, between Yield Wolf, Beefy, and Auto Farm, our 3 partnerships with the yield aggregators, we have like $9 million in LPs in those protocols between eShare LP, BNB LP. It's just insane, and all that money is constant buy pressure on EMP and eShare, so that's really bullish. So, all right, I'm gonna open it up to questions. Thanks for bearing with me. Who's first? Go ahead, Bull.
Looks like Greg is up, but I'm just going to make a quick statement. Since the AMA has started, we're up 300,000 in TVL. So there you go. Go ahead, Greg.
I love it. Oh my God, bullish. Yes, go ahead, Greg. What's up, brother?
Oh my gosh. Seriously. Honestly, every single day it's like that mind blow emoji, It's
Yeah.
what? That's how the roadmap? Are you serious?
Yes.
It's just kind of humorous, so I don't know. I'm having fun. Yeah, actually, so Bull, you're sure there wasn't any other newbies that had a question? I love to ask questions, but I never want to tug it from someone. You know what I mean?
For sure, brother. No, go ahead, man. You got the floor. You've been amazing, Greg. Again, you have been really, really awesome part of the community. And yeah, man, is there anything on your mind? Would love to answer some questions.
You know what? I did have we chatted a little bit about nodes yesterday, and I don't know. Sometimes you let some information sit, and you think of more things that you're just not certain about. So I
For
thought
sure.
I'd ask a kind of a two-parter. The first part is kind of about the inner workings. In fact, actually, that might be more of a hardball question. And the second part of the question will be kind of like about hey, are you thinking about expanding it to nodes to even smaller investors? But yeah, going back to that first part, I will be honest. In a lot of DeFi, it seems like node is a 4-letter word. I don't know. It's just they're kind of garnering a reputation of these projects that might moon at first and then just kind of have this slow, steady decline into oblivion.
For sure, brother. Yes.
I don't know. I'm not exactly. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think it just kind of has to do with you get this node by burning a bunch of tokens, but you're basically getting this money printer that prints those tokens nominally indefinitely, and supposedly you have this treasury that's supposed to take tokens off the market enough that you're kind of racing each other, and it never quite pans out. So I don't know. Like I'm looking at your this nodes tab, and it has a little PTSD about it.
I love it.
I
No,
am
these are
curious how.
these are the questions I love to hear, brother. Go ahead. So yeah,
Awesome,
yeah,
awesome.
you wanna know the behind the
So
scenes, right? Yeah.
yeah, how do you set up your nodes that you're not just, I don't know, printing EMP like to oblivion, right? Like how are you like setting it up in such a way that you're not just inflating it off of peg? How do you do it, man?
Yes, brother, no doubt, Greg. So this is an amazing question. And again, I mean, these are the kind of questions I love because it gives me the opportunity to explain why EMP does it better in literally every aspect possible. So typical node projects, they reward their native token, and their inflation is not controlled. We have controlled inflation through the boardroom. They just print their native token to be able to reward their users. Same with rebase tokens. I'm not a fan of rebasing at all. I mean, it basically just creates money out of thin air. And that is never sustainable. So again, rebasing is a way to readjust your share of the pool automatically. But the money has to come from somewhere. So our nodes do it in the what I consider the only way it should ever be done, and that is by rewarding an EMP that's already in the system. So literally, all of that EMP that you see in the EMP pool is from the purchases of nodes. So that EMP has already been minted. It's not new inflationary EMP, other than what's been produced from the boardroom. And again, that is rewarded over time. So what it does is, and you could call it Ponzi-nomics, call it whatever you want, but it basically locks up a lot of the circulating supply, and really brings a lot of the selling pressure off of EMP. But it's also a win-win for everybody involved because you're able to get 400% returns on that EMP. And what makes it not Ponzi-nomics or a Ponzi scheme is the treasury is actually able to subsidize nodes. So whenever there's a boardroom print, whenever we're above peg, about 30% of that print goes to our treasury and new EMP, and 10% of that 30% goes directly into nodes. So there's always fresh EMP entering nodes. So in that respect, it is inflationary, but it's inflationary to the reward pool, not inflationary to, again, like we're just producing rewards out of nodes. And furthermore, one last thing, all the nodes have a lifespan. So literally 99% of all the node projects out there didn't have a lifespan on their nodes. So as soon as you get your 400% ROI, that node dies, and that's it. So you have to either buy another node or add to your nodes to keep the cycle going. So it really, I mean, it's really, again, we are always will and always have been economics first. I don't do anything. Jake doesn't do anything. The rest of the team doesn't do anything without going over every economic scenario we possibly can. And yeah, there was some hesitation in the beginning with nodes. It's like, man, is this gonna be okay? Will it come back to bite us? And the answer is no. I mean, it's a great way to again lock up some more supply, and then people aren't dumping huge amounts of EMP on the market, and they're being able to earn in another way. So, and again, I mean, worst case scenario, because again, I like to be fully transparent. I like to go through every possible risk that we would have. So, say that there is not a lot of new volume coming in on nodes to replenish that reward pool, then we would just pause any of the new purchases of nodes and pay out everybody that's already in nodes, and then reassess. So that's how we would handle that. So yeah, does that help, Greg? I hope that answered a lot.
Now you should node.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you should know. I love it.
These were basically just a bunch of like miniature board rooms. What's up?
Yeah, for sure. You're breaking up a little bit, brother.
Joke.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was worried that these were all like just a bunch of little boardrooms that were producing their own,
Yeah, their own EMP, their own
tokens
rewards.
out of
Yeah, for sure.
thin air. That is not the case. There's a whole.
You're breaking up, Greg. It's hard to hear you, buddy.
Yeah, brother, we're having a hard time. So, but yeah, no, I think yeah. Go ahead, Greg.
I guess yeah. The second part of my question though, it just has to do with and it looks like the smallest node, that nano node is it's a fair investment. The 500 EMP, it's about $380. So I am curious for for smaller investors, like I don't know, oh boy, okay, so I is this better? I put the microphone closer to my mouth. Is this better?
Yeah,
it's better.
Yep, you're good. We can hear you now. No, we're good. It just seems like it's delayed. So yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Ask my question later. I can maybe wait for another day when I have fewer technical difficulties.
Yeah, no worries, brother. I think I got it. I think you said.
Can you guys hear me? Or
yeah. I think.
Am I out?
No, we're good.
I think I'm out.
All right, I'm gonna mute you, Greg, just because it's like really delayed, brother. So, but yeah, I think I got your question. So yeah, the question was, do we plan on having a lower node tier? Again, right now the minimum is 500 EMP. You know, if ETH pops off and goes to 4,000, that means EMP is at $1. I get it. 500 is a big commitment, but yeah, I mean we can just play that by ear. The short answer is no. We don't have any plans on adding a lower tier because the idea is that we really want to encourage you to save your EMP to be able to get one of those nodes. So again, depending on what your boardroom prints, it's okay to just hold EMP until you can get to that level. So that's one of the reasons why we have not done a smaller level. Again, we want you to be able to save, but we've also toyed around with some other ideas in regards to nodes. Again, maybe another contract that would run alongside with nodes that would be like an EMP savings account. So again, for those of you that are in between node levels and want to continue to hold on to for the next highest tier, this vault could be a good option to earn like a very minimal amount, but at least you're earning something while you're waiting for that to happen. So yeah, we have some ideas, but the short-term answer is no. There's no plans on lowering the node entry. It's just make sure you're saving up. Your first node is an experience. Everybody remembers their first time, right? So, all right, there you go. So, awesome, Greg. All right, anybody else? Questions, Bull? Do you have a queue going, Bull?
Looks like Jesse is up, and it's impossible to see in the Telegram because the peg dance is going on. So,
all right.
Hey
yeah, go ahead, Couch.
Yeah, Couch, go ahead.
Hey, AJ. So, we should address what happens to MMF Finance or something like that. Maybe not today, but I don't know, at least to understand what happened there, so we can.
Okay.
I don't know, just.
Yeah, I know that was a big exploit, I think, today, right? Honestly, I haven't looked into it. I like to do my homework before I comment on anything. So yeah, I can do a deep dive on that. I did hear there was another major exploit, but I'll look into it, brother. Do you know off the top of your head what happened, or I don't know?
And it looked like they were working with a new exchange, and they were using a new token and something. I will do also my due diligence, and then we can talk more tomorrow about it.
All right, perfect, Couch. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Yep.
Okay.
I know a little bit. The helpful guys over at DGen Protocol said I asked what happened, and Don explained that it was some type of like a DDoS attack. The similar thing happened to Pancake Swap last year or 2 years ago, and that was essentially the same type of exploit. But there's nothing like that to worry about here at EMP. Was the basic gist of it. So
Yeah, the
because
consensus. Yeah.
Okay, because it's more to the swapping and exchanging than to the algo coin per se, because they have farms and they have the exchange and they had Savannah, which is the algo. So it's more related to the swapping thing, than the okay.
Yep, it's more what the thing that AJ hates is the layered approach, right? Like that, because that's where exploits tend to come up. And so but Jesse had his hand raised, so he disappeared though.
All right, yeah, no, we can bring him on. Yeah, Couch, I'll do my due diligence on that, but
Okay.
we're looking good, man. We again,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, I think from what I'm hearing, I think it may have been more of an arbitrage attack. And again, like Bull said, that's why we don't like the layered approach. We don't like having multiple share tokens. I was never a fan of that. We're pretty protected from flash loan exploits because of the boardroom. Again, you're not able to borrow, enough e-shares within one epoch to be able to pay it back and get a boardroom print. It just isn't possible with our mechanics. So because of the time lock on our boardroom. So yeah, I mean, everything is looking really, really good. We do have some on-chain analysis experts that I'm literally in touch with every day. Shout out to Rob. He's our resident guy in the army. And then we're also working with some others. Again, we're looking to bring on an actual security expert to do some consulting for us as well. So again, rest assured, the security is the number one priority, outside of the economics of the protocol. So yeah, absolutely. So all right, Bull, sorry, go ahead, man. Jesse, are you on, or anybody? Who's next?
Yeah, I'm here.
Jesse,
AJ.
what's up, brother? How are you, my friend?
What's going on? I'm good, man. I'm always impressed by your energy, man. You always get me excited.
Yeah, bro, same
And
to you, man. I love your energy. We feed off each other, bro. Let him have it, man. Let it rip, bro. I want to hear it. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm in the backpack with you, man. Your energy, your leadership, man, is really impressive. As our community grows, I mean, your fame is exploding. I hope you're ready for this DeFi fame, because you're gonna be the biggest name in this space. I'm telling you, you're gonna be the biggest name in this space.
No
But
doubt, bro. Well, I owe it to the community, man. I owe it to all of you guys, the army, and the rest of the team, bro. I couldn't do it without all of you, and it's been amazing.
yeah, we're all in the car with you, man. We're in the car with you. Yours is just a little nicer. We're trying to get there. We're all trying to print our way out of our jobs.
For sure, brother.
So look. So I just real quick want to touch on responsible profit taking. Obviously, we always say don't sell your EMP. Real quick, we're printing in the boardroom. We're printing for crazy days. Everybody always updates the days. I'm not sure exactly what we're on. You print in the boardroom. Remember, your EMP is a utility token. We have to attach a value to it. We're pegged to ETH. The reason why we attach a value to it, because we have to play the percentage game. The percentage game, which when we print in the boardroom, we have a whole bunch of different options. Real quick, you got nodes. You can go to nodes. Quadruple your money. Love to play. You could take it to the farm if you need profits right away. It's the best place to go. Fastest profit taking. You're an e-share. You can, cash that in as much as you want. Doesn't hurt the protocol. You could take it to the detonator. It's also adds a step just like the nodes. If you don't have a way, if you go to nodes. If you don't have a way to bring new money in to pair with that EMP that you print off your nodes, or if you don't already have a farm set up to sell eShare to add Ethereum to pair with that EMP, then zap it in. At the very least, zap it in. You deepen liquidity. It's still good for the protocol. This is all financial advice, by the way.
I love it.
And then if you do And then when you take profit,
Nice.
listen, when you take profit out of detonator, everybody's going to detonator position. When you take profit out of the detonator, like they said, they always recommend 5 and 2 and 6 and 1. When you do it, you know, you want to, that EMP is still a utility. Half of that token is still utility. Don't kill yourself. Keep dumping the utility back into the program. That's how you get rich. You can sell the Ethereum all you want when you separate that. Same thing. You could take, I mean, depending on what you're taking out of there, you have 2 options. You can take it to the farm and print eShare, and you can leave the liquidity token as is. And it's really healthy for the protocol. You separate it, you can sell your Ethereum, and then now you're left with EMP. You can take that EMP, same recipe. You could bring it to nodes, quadruple that money. If it's not enough, you can always zap it in. At the very least, zap it in. Never take the EMP back out of our ecosystem. It's not money, it's a utility token. The utility token is going to grow, so you make tons of money. The money's going to be made in Ethereum, the money's going to be made in eShare. Every time you sell your EMP, you're killing the protocol, you're killing yourself. Most importantly, you're killing yourself. So the selfish thing to do is what's best for everyone. So it's very rare that you come across a project that the thing that's best for you is also best for everyone. And I love you, AJ. I'm gonna open the airways back up. Bull, love you too. Love the whole community. Make sure you guys just keep remembering EMP is a utility token. I know we have to attach a dollar value to it, so we can understand how much percentage you're gonna earn in your Ethereum and how much percentage you're gonna earn in your eShares. That's all I got.
I love it,
That's a
Jesse.
lot, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Love you too, Jesse. Oh man, I get so fired up. I love it when you jump on the AMAs, bro. Again, it's like we're going to church, man. You're preaching out here. So yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
man, I appreciate that, AJ. I really appreciate that. I mean, listen, you get me just as hype. I hear you start talking about the project, the way it works, the shit that gets you hype gets me hype.
I love it, bro. No doubt. That's why again
Listen, you're the dopest. Listen.
yeah,
Another
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
anybody that's in the chat that's new, go to another Telegram, man. Nobody parties like us. Go try to talk to another dev, man. The access we have to our devs is such a beautiful thing, man. I mean, I say it all the time. I'm new in DeFi, man. And when I stepped in here, I ain't seen nothing but, I mean, I've stepped on landmines. As soon as I'm getting in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm splashing. Just boom. Elephant money. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't feel, I feel safe here. AJ makes me feel safe. I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? I'm a skeptical person, man, but, everything you say, you could tell by the things that he says. Like, when you hear somebody says they already have a plan, if the nodes get out of control, we're already prepared to pause at how they're going to handle it. You can see he's already looking out to protect the community before the problems are here. I mean, it's just a EMP is the first project I got into, and it was by chance. I threw money at it. I didn't even know what I was doing. I came in a bad actor. So that's the reason why I like to go out my way, because after I did my due diligence, I want to try to get the information to the people, the new people, as fast as possible, because, I don't want nobody to do what I did. So,
hell yeah.
But
no
That's
doubt.
real, man. That's real, Jesse.
Exactly.
Thanks, man.
Mic drop, Jesse. Mic drop, bro. Yeah.
Mic drop, yeah.
Yeah, awesome, man. So yeah, bro, absolutely. Let me reiterate on some of the stuff Jesse said. I mean, again, he hit the nail on the head, and I gotta owe it to Jesse. He's been really supportive, and because I'm guilty of this myself. Like, my narrative has been, don't dump EMP, don't dump EMP. Well, no, Jesse, I think he said this too. It's like, when you tell somebody not to do it, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do it. Like when you were a little kid and your mom said, don't touch a stove. You had to touch a stove at least once. You got to figure it out for yourself. So the idea is that we educate our community. And Jesse said it perfect. Is the selfish thing to do in our protocol it's the best thing to do for the protocol. So when you finally wrap your head around that, like, the rest is history. And again, what that means is, you want to build your position. You want to, again, use your rewards to go into more EMP LP. Can you sell EMP? Absolutely you can. But if you do that, you have to realize that that's you exiting the platform. So, the rest of us that are here for the long run, that are building our bags, we're going to make exponentially more money than those that are just, dumping EMP from the boardroom after every print. And that ties into, again, the beginning of this conversation about our treasury and having a large liquidity base. The larger our liquidity is, those dumps don't matter as much anymore, and the rest of us can fly while the others are left behind, dumping EMP. So, yeah, again, a little bit of a rant, but Jesse got me fired up. So, yeah, Bull, you want to add anything to that, bro?
Of course. Jesse is spitting the truth, and that's why I love Jesse, because he's not pulling any punches. He's telling you like it is. And I don't want to put words in Jesse's mouth, but he says, yeah, this is financial advice. This is what you should do. And, that's real, that's refreshing. And that's how DeFi, can be. And because we have real people here, real people that want to share their enthusiasm, their love for other people, the excited, their enthusiasm for making money, for sharing strategies, all the great stuff that is really, making this community a big family. And two quick factoids: $520,000 increase in TVL since the AMA started. And we had a 1,200% boardroom print.
I love it, brother. Hell yeah, Bull. Not only are you my co-host, but now you're giving me the play-by-play, bro. I love it. So, yeah, absolutely. And again, I mean, somebody clip this AMA the last 10 minutes, and let's have that for all the newcomers, because, I think it sums it up pretty amazingly of why we say what we say. And, as a team member, I have to say, not financial advice, but, our community, if they want to spit some financial advice, then that's on them, and I love it. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Awesome. Appreciate all of you.
We do have a hand raised with Derek Derry. If you have time, AJ.
Yeah, brother, no doubt. I have time for about two or three more. So yeah, go ahead, Derek.
Oh, sorry, I didn't unmute him, but he's good to go.
Yo,
Derek, what's up, brother? How are you?
doing good.
Awesome, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I won the lottery. I won the largest depositor.
Oh, hell yeah, man. No doubt. So,
Yeah,
yeah, congrats, bro. So, you were the sniper or the largest depositor? I mean, the lottery.
the sniper.
Awesome. Well, yeah, bro. Glad to have you and your large bags. Hello, Mr. Whale. No, man, I'm just giving you a hard time. So, yeah, bro, welcome. How did you hear about us, man?
Oh, I heard about you like way back in like March from doing YouTube.
Okay.
But I was the very first person to come on here. The first lottery winner.
Oh, okay. So you won the very first lottery, and now today you got the largest sniper, right? Yeah.
I was the very first live lottery winner on here.
Killer, man. Yeah. I thought I recognized your name. So, well, congrats,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. Again, you put your good intentions, to work. If you've been here from the beginning, then that means you're sticking around. And yeah, bro. Well, congrats on winning another big one today. So.
Yeah, 3 down.
Yeah. Awesome,
3
brother.
down.
All right, killer.
That's a hell of a snipe, Derek. Hell of a snipe, man. I'm proud to see, like, now, I don't want to say I'm proud you went over the top of 506, but that's the game theory that exists in the detonator, and that's what makes it fair, is we don't know what other people are doing. And if you want to put 50 grand into it, you're more than welcome to do that. And, I salute you, man.
So do you think that's like a good shot? I took everything. I maxed. I took all my rewards out and put it in eShare. That's like a big bet, and then eShare went up, and I sold, and I went back into Detonator. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so I mean, again, bro, I never suggest like swing trading like that. Again, I mean, the fact that you are a good actor and you're here for the long run, and now that it's in Detonator, I mean, that's bullish for everybody. But for newcomers, I mean, that strategy is a very risky one. I mean, you played it perfect from the sounds of it, but you know, we may not have that opportunity. Again, I mean, you know, eShare was like, you know, $200 in the beginning, so there's a major come up on that. But yeah, bro, I mean, again, we always just suggest prioritizing your EMP ETH LP. And now, you know, now that you're in Detonator and have a heavy position, you know, again, compound, you know, 5 days and withdraw 2 days, and then put that LP back into the farms so you can build your eShare bag again. So yeah, yeah. Does that help?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds good. Yeah, it was pretty risky,
yeah, for sure, bro.
but you know,
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
man, but you're you know, here's the beauty, you know, like I'm looking at your ranking and what you have for LP, so congrats, man, that's awesome. I'm looking at the number that you know you're gonna have if you just, you know, straight away claim, but like AJ said, if you 5-2 or 6-1, like you can just really build up in the protocol and rebuild your position on the outside again. So yeah, man, awesome, freaking awesome.
yeah.
Awesome, man. Well,
All right,
congrats. There you go. Yep, and every
thanks, man.
yeah, no doubt, bro. And again, there's been some chatter again. We monitor the on-chain analytics. You know, there was some chatter about like, is there bots that are, you know, sniping the LP for largest detonator depositor at the last minute? And no, man, it's community members. You see it here just now with Derek. And again, I mean, even if it was a bot that was trying to snipe the detonator largest depositor every day, they have to, that means that bot has to buy the LP token. So, you know, it's just a game that you play. And again, it sounds like Derek, yours paid off today, bro. Holy hell.
Yeah, thanks. Can you reconsider me for VIP?
Yeah, bro. Did I not respond?
No, you respond to me, but you said my strategy was
All right,
no
yeah,
good.
yeah, because that was probably because you were probably too, like you said, heavily rated in eShare. Exactly what you said earlier. So yeah, bro. Well, now there you go. If you have a large position in Detonator, then you're kind of forced to be a diamond hander. So yeah, bro. Shoot me a DM, and we'll go over it together again. And then yeah, I think you should be good to go for VIP. So there you go. There goes the show. I told you guys, I'm doing my due diligence. To get into VIP, you got to be a real good actor. So, awesome, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
excuse me, if you want, feel free to DM me for like any strategy or because I'm happy to share anything I know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, brother. Awesome. Thanks for showing up, Derek. Good to hear from you, bro. And yeah, shoot me a DM on VIP and shoot Bull a DM on some strategy. He's really good at managing or having strategies to manage large detonator positions. Him and Couch, Couch Money. So yeah. All right, bro. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, you got it, bro. All right, Bull. What else we got, man? We got time for like one more.
I don't see anything. If anybody can look on Discord, I'm a Discord dum-dum, so I'm sorry. But I will start getting on Discord so that I can relay questions to AJ as well. But if
Yeah,
anybody could help out right now with that.
yeah, no doubt. So I appreciate all you guys that try to help me. Again, Bull's been my co-host, but yeah, for some reason, whenever I'm live streaming, it doesn't like it in Discord, so I have a hard time opening Discord while that's happening. So yeah, and we have another community member, Vino Mystic. He was going to start compiling a lot of Discord questions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So yeah, again, if any of you guys see a question that I don't answer or that you see coming up a lot, feel free to ask it on the AMAs. So
Yeah, Charlie says it's good. It's good. It's all good on Discord, so he's on top of it.
all right, thanks, Couch. Yeah, again, Charlie and Red, all the Discord mods. Again, shout out to you guys for always coming through. And all right then, yeah, I think we're good. Then we're good, Bull. Right? Nobody else has their hand up.
Before we go, I would
Yeah,
like
go
to
ahead,
say
Couch.
that, yeah, to Joe and to Randy and to Charlie, guys, good job, kudos, because I've been hanging out a little bit on the library now, on the Discord,
Yeah.
and I kind of like it what I'm seeing. So and the matching chain and Wolf led too, and I know the Prodigion also is there, very active. But guys, good job because it seems way better and more active, and I don't know. So it's around 3,000 people there too, so it's a huge community. And at the end, we like to to join at the end, which is to be successful at EMP. We have the same true north. We have the same goals, which is making money here and make sure that EMP is successful. So
Absolutely,
congratulations,
Couch.
guys.
Yeah, no, thanks, brother. For again, I feel like whenever I do my Academy Award speech, I always forget names, bro. But yeah, you did a great job, like you said. Wolf, Joe, he's been super involved lately. And yeah, and Charlie, of course. And Randy or Red, and then of course, Machine Chan. He's the one that started our Discord. So he's an amazing
And
asset.
Testbot, don't forget Testbot. I think
Yeah,
Testbot is over there
yeah,
too.
Testbot. So again, that's a great point. So thanks, Bolt. Man, you're on it, bro. You always help me remember. So again, Testbot, shout out. Testbot has been really helpful behind the scenes. He actually helps us manage our docs page, and we just updated about 3 or 4 different items in the docs section. So when you go to EMP.Money, the website, click on docs, and that's essentially our ongoing white paper. And we updated the ETH staking contract description. So again, if you want to know more about how that contract works, there's essentially the white paper for that is on the doc section, and we updated some other info. I'm updating the nodes white paper as well. There's a little bit of an error on the multipliers or the efficiency rate. Nothing major, but now that we've been above PEG for so long, because that was another thing we didn't mention with nodes earlier, we have a proprietary again, a part of our code that allows the emission rate of nodes, or the APR, actually goes up the higher above PEG we are. So that's another really unique thing that makes nodes even more sustainable, because if we drop below PEG, then inherently that APR and the emissions drop off as well. So we have literally thought of everything. Again, not to sound, like I'm tooting my own horn or patting myself on the back, but and we've literally gone through everything. And if we haven't, we're open to feedback on things that we may not have done. So
Yeah, there is yeah, you are fantastic. So there is analogy between Node and F1 race cars, and I think Joe PV Trader or Charlie, one of them posted that analogy in the Discord, which is a very nice analogy. They are comparing nodes against F1 Formula One.
Hang on a second. People are hiding analogies in Discord on me.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bull, they're doing it without you, bro.
So if Joe, I think
Bull,
Joe's
your
here.
time is limited. We're coming up with some killer stuff. And remember, Discord is the library, and the main chat is the disco room pub, and now the VIP is called the wine room.
Oh man, that's awesome, Joe. Thanks for everything you guys are doing over there. That's incredible.
Can you go to the really quick to the analogy of the node and the race cars?
Yeah. So nodes was one of those things that was kind of hard for people to grasp. People know what nodes are, but kind of differentiating between, nano versus giga and some of the other ones. So I had to, we kind of thought about it, and then it just hit me. I'm like, okay, it gets to the finish line faster. So the efficiency is the mathematical part, but wrapping your head around how does that actually work? So yeah, I use the analogy of they're like badass Formula One cars, and if you go with a Giga, it basically has more horsepower, So it's going to get you to that finish line faster. So if you have, what's the one right under it? A mega? I can't think right now.
Mega.
Yeah, mega. So if you buy 2 megas, that's the same EMP cost as 1 giga. But buying 2 megas will not finish the race faster because that giga still has more horsepower. That's not to discourage people from getting smaller nodes. You get what you can afford, and they're all fantastic because they're all getting 400% ROI. But at the end of the day, if you can afford a bigger node, you're better off doing that than getting 2 smaller ones for the same cost.
Absolutely.
That's kind of like how we put it together.
Yeah, Joe, I love that analogy, man. And again, when we have our new UI on nodes, there'll be a lot more clear in that aspect where, nodes are broken out into more individual actual like investments. But yeah, I love that analogy. When you first posted that, yeah, I thought it was brilliant. So, and again, that's why I mentioned it earlier with nodes. That's why we always encourage you to save up. That's another mechanism of not dumping EMP on the market. You save up your EMP for the next largest node that you can afford. So yeah, awesome, guys. Go ahead, Couch. Was there anything else you want to add?
No, just yeah. No, good night.
All right, yeah, good night, man. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Again, we and I love it. Like that's another beautiful part of the ecosystem. Like, we have our party room, the disco, the pub on Telegram. We have the library on over on Discord, and yeah, I think the VIP, the wine room. I haven't heard that one yet. I like that. So yeah, guys. Again, whatever suits your learning style and your ethics, or if you don't want to be bothered by all the peg dancing and or you're more of a analytical learner, then Discord is probably good for you. And shout out to Discord. I know, again, I don't give Discord enough love. I'm trying to be over there more active. I'm in the general chat at night, usually after the AMAs. I'll jump over onto Discord and spend an hour or 2 over there answering questions. So yeah, we'll get better about that. And like Couch said, I mean, we're well over 3,000 members in Discord as well. So between that and our Twitter and our Telegram numbers, I mean, Twitter's about 10,000 and Telegram's another 4. So we're really doing numbers, and those are organic. I mean, we're not getting botted. I mean, they've been trying. We had a little bit of a bot attack earlier today on users, but those are real users. I mean, we've done our due diligence to make sure that those are actual users. So all right, awesome. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up then. Bull, was there anything else? Anything last thing or anything you want to add?
Yeah, sure. Get out there and support your EMP content creators, whatever medium that they're on, if it's Medium or Reddit. I think Joe can post some more stuff about Reddit, how to get on Reddit for EMP, TikTok, YouTube, whatever the case. Get out there and support the people. I think Demi had something about like, share, or retweet on a contest or something. But, let's try to, it's the easiest thing we can do to invest in our investment and protect and help grow the ecosystem. So that's it, AJ. Love you, buddy. Yeah, that's all I got.
Love you too, brother. Yeah, man, no doubt. That's great. Again, thank you for always being my wingman on the AMAs. And I did see one last question. Again, it's serendipity. The last questions I see are exactly what I wanted to talk about. So Cryptado says, need more stickers, please. So literally, brother, I just emailed the guy that did our stickers. He did one for us that was epic. It's our mascot guy that has EMP in his goggles, and he touches the red candle and electrifies it to be a green candle. It's a really amazing animated sticker. So I got back in touch with him, and we'll have 4 or 5 more stickers from him coming this week. So He's expensive, but it's worth it. That was out of my own pocket, just because I wanted more stickers and more hype in the community. So yeah, it's coming, Cryptato. Perfect, man. So all right, everybody. Well, again, another amazing day here at EMP.Money. We're killing it on every level, and I'm just happy to have all of you here with us. Supporting the project and living the dream all together. So again, we get to do it all over again tomorrow. We do this every single day. It's just really mind blowing. So all right, everybody. Again, thanks for being here, and good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.